remember how they tried to kill our people. They do not remember how they set up checkpoints all over the places, abducting our people. They do not remember all of those things that they are doing to our people. Have rise up. Now the people are chasing them the same way that they are chasing the people of Biafra. They are trying to change the narratives. They are changing the narratives. I saw something on Facebook this morning. Their IG of police said, I know. Oh, no. He said, we know who broke the prison. And he said, it is the IPOB. It is the ESN. That is exactly what he said. It is the ESN that broke the prison. Time without number that our leader said to you that the ESN in the bush. They are in our bushes. They are securing our bushes. They are in the chasing out the Fulani herdsmen that is raping our mothers. How did they come? How did they turn around this morning? How did they turn around to come and break your prison? All the evil that you have been committing, you are not talking about all of those things you're doing. All the things that you have been doing in our land, you are not talking about all of those things. All the checkpoints that you set up. When you see them dressed very well, dressed properly, maybe they have a little bit money in their pockets and good phones on their hand, you will kidnap them and take whatever they have. And your butcher is that no one is looking. Everyone know that you adopt them. That is how you will take them away. You will open their, you will slaughter them and take their organs and sell it for money. All of those things you did not remember it. You are not talking about it now. All you are talking about is that you know ESN is the one that break the prison. But our leader has said to you, time without number, that ESN, they are protecting our bushes. They are protecting our mothers that are going to their farms. You are trying to change the narratives now. You are trying to turn the people against it, turn people against themselves. That is exactly what you're doing. I tell you, I tell you that this journey that you have embarked on, you're not going to come back alive. It is a code that I'm giving to you. It is a code. It doesn't matter if you understand it or not. You are taking a journey. You are embarking on a journey that you will not come back alive. It is a code. You know, our local adage used to say, "Imana asugi soni kwe, iga amasu asu piasi okogi." You're changing the narratives. What about people that you've slaughtered? What about those people you've sold their organ for money? What about those people buried in the shallow? Are they going to come back? Are they going to come back? I ask you. As I can give you the list. I can give you the list of people that you've adopted. I can give you the list of people, family that you've made. You've rendered them childlessness. Families that you've rendered childless. And family that you've destroyed forever and ever. They are so. And I ask you, what are you going to do about those? What are you going to do about those families? Slaughter their children. Those you've sold their organs. Those you've sold their organs for money. Are you going to bring them back? Now I want to say it to you. Maybe what our leader said, he didn't get it. ESN, they are in our bushes. like our leader said, when it is time for them to come out, of course they will come out and you will see them. For now, the ESN, they are in the bush. ESN, when it is time for them to come out, you will see them. They are not in your streets, are not the one breaking your prison. But one thing you must understand is you make Biafra land the way it is. But where, how many faction do you have in the north? Were you able to control them? You have them from one count all the way to 10. More of them are still emerging. You have one, you have two, you have three. You have them in Fulani herdsmen, you have them in Al Qaeda in Magri, you have two, you have three. Men, women. Were you able to control them? You were able to control them. Now you are coming to our place. You are coming to Biafra. Run in that two, you have swat. They say Atlantic Ocean, but you will not go any. You will not go near the Atlantic Ocean. Before you go to Atlantic Ocean, at least you will meet people, and the people that you meet, they are rising, they are standing up, they are asking questions. They are asking questions. Our leader is a long time that Nigerian government is a government of terrorists. Nigerian government is a government of Mieti Allah. Nigerian government is a government of death. Government that killed his own people. That is exactly what you have in your so-called Nigerian government. That is what you do. Nigerian government is a government that kill our own people. His own people. Now they are turning everything around. They are changing the narrative. They are changing it. But we will not allow them to do so. Why are we not going to allow them to do so? Because we are people that are fighting for our own existence. We are people that is fighting to preserve our way of life. We are people that is fighting to preserve our lives, to preserve the life of our children, to preserve our generation. That is the reason why we will never allow them to change the narratives. It doesn't matter what they do. Take it anywhere, Nigerian government is still the government of terrorists. Nigerian government is still that government that kill our own people. That is exactly what they are. Nigerian government is a government of Janjaweed. It doesn't matter if you're angry about it. I don't care. Nigerian government is a government of Janjaweed. Nigerian government is a government of terrorists. Exactly. You keep on killing people. You keep on destroying their lives. You keep on destroying their livelihood. And you need to keep quiet. What is happening is as a result of the people. The people are tired of what is going on in that contraption. The people are taking their destiny in their own hands. They don't care if they will die. They don't care what will happen to them. They are tired. You abduct them, you put them in prison, you some of them that no one knows whereabouts, you kill them, you slaughter them, you take their organ, you harvest their organs for money. And everybody keep quiet. No one is saying anything about it. And we are supposed to be clapping kill us. And we said, no, we will not. We will not ape goats that you will be slaughtering all the time. The people have rised up. People have said enough is enough. It is as the result of the teachings of our leader. The teachings of our leader have enlightened us. Of our leader has made us understand that Nigeria is not but a death squad. Nigeria is nothing but a government of death. Nigeria is nothing but Yeti Allah. Nigeria is nothing but Janjaweed. Nigeria is nothing but a government of terrorists. They have successfully in tagging our lives in such amount of money that if they kill us, all they need to do is just pay that money and they will go free. And they said you all are in Nigeria, but their own life, but our own life, they tag our own life to certain amount of money that when they kill us, all they need to do is pay that money and they will be free man. All of these things, we are seeing it, and to us, we don't take it seriously. I just want to say thanks to Chukwu Kikabiama for giving us our leader, because this of our leader has opened that brain, or should I say, the teachings of our leader has taken away that veil that is covering our brain from thinking properly. We thank Chukwu Kikabiama for that. But I just want to put it to them, that's what they are accusing, what they are accusing of is not what the case is. What they are accusing us of is actually laughable. What they are accusing IPOB of doesn't hold any. I just want to remind you, Nigerian government, that you are the one that creates security in that part of the world. All we ever asked for was, you said no. Instead of referendum, you will kill us all. And the people said they will never lay, or they will lie to them. All they are doing was to defend. So whatever accusation you IPOB, I really think before you bring that accusation. Remember how many people you slaughter for money. Remember how many people that you take for organ. Remember how many checkpoints is in our land. Remember how many checkpoints you set up in our land where you abduct people. You abduct them, you think no one is looking at you, you take them to unknown location where you will slaughter. I want you to think about all of these things. I really want you to think about things that you are doing. I really, really want you to think about all you are doing. Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafrans, I only want to remind them that what they are doing is of media covering their evil things that they are doing. The media in Nigeria is the one covering them. Without the media covering them, they will not be able to do what they are doing successfully. They are committing this evil atrocity. The media is covering them. The media is covering them, and they keep lying to the people, whereas they are killing the people. They keep killing people. The media keep covering them. They keep killing people. The media keep covering them. Instead of the media to say it exactly how it's supposed they will never do so. All because they have, Naira has changed hands. Naira has changed hands. All they do is just to cover their masters. All they need to do is just to cover those that is paying them. And that is why all they need, men, oh men. All of these things is happening because Asurok is empty. We all know it. And of Nigerians, they are pretending that what we are saying is not true. Asurok is empty, bankrupt, and the media is covering them. As far as I can say is that what I can say, or I don't know how to put it into words this morning, but I'm going to say that the only thing is holding the Nigerian government today is the evil media. As you all or listen to our leader say that Nigeria has no soldier anymore. Nigeria do not have any soldier anymore. So anything that is holding the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom today is their evil media. The only thing that is holding them is their evil media. Very, very important that we all know that, or we realize that. Biafrans all over, of Biafrans, lovers of freedom, very, very important. We all know what we are asking for. I'm talking to Biafrans. I'm not talking to Nigerians. Very, very important that we know what we are asking for. Very, very important that we all realize it. What we are asking for is more than what we can ever imagine. Very, very important that we realize that what we are asking for is more important than any other thing that we can think of. As a matter of fact, our leader said to us that Biafra that we are asking for, Biafra that we are calling for, Biafra that we preach every day and night. When you meet a Biafra on the road, ask him where did you come? They will tell you Biafra. Biafra that we proclaim Biafra that we proclaim to mankind, or Biafra that we are pursuing today, it is more important than life itself. Biafra that we are asking for, it is more important than life. Biafra that we are asking for, it is more important than every other thing that you can. Biafra that we are, our leader say, it is more important than every other thing that life may offer. Biafra that we are pursuing is the kingdom of Chukwukikabiama here on earth. And our leader went straight, or our leader made us to understand that Biafra is the kingdom of Chukwukikabiama here on earth. Through the prayer that Yeshua prayed long time ago and said, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come down here on earth in heaven. Of Yeshua long time ago, and he prayed that prayer here in the holy land of Israel, and he said, let them come down here on earth. As far as I am concerned, I have not seen that kingdom until our leader came and said to us that kingdom that will come down from heaven is the kingdom of Chukwukikabiama here on earth. And I have seen so many people discussing about the kingdom that will come down here on earth. The size of it they know, amount of people that is. Our leaders say that kingdom is the kingdom of Chukwuki Kabiama here. The kingdom of Chukwuki Kabiama here on earth. Biafra. As we all know that our leader also say Chukwuki Kabiama lives in heaven. He is. And what IPOB is doing is also a spirit. What IPOB is doing is spiritual. Chukwuki Kabiama lives in heaven. He is a spiritual being. As we all know that the scriptures say the spiritual controls the physical. That is to say, what we are doing is in line with heaven. Some of you believe, some don't believe. It's all right. It's all okay. It's all good. But this morning, I just want to make a difference all over the world. If you believe in God Almighty, the Creator in heaven, if you believe in Him, and He is your Lord, He is your Lord and personal Savior, this morning, I want you to join me. This morning, as we pray the program this morning to the hands of Chukwuki Kabiama, that He will come and take precedence in what we do. That He will come and direct us. He will come and be with us on this program this morning. And as we pray this prayer, or as we do this prayer, I will go to our leader, like always, for him to lead us in prayer. And as our leader pray for us this morning, please, Biafrans, let us bow down our head. As the gospel, therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwuki Abiyama, who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening. This gospel of redemption, gospel of a gospel restoration, a gospel of this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation, as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year, we've not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, shed blood. They have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 3rd of August, we are being felled by the bullets of the workers of iniquity and of darkness. We remain very strong to beckon up
to ask you for your mercy and for your grace to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth. Is there any way that our ancestors may have? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children, to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to worship, to honor, and to praise you. Exactly what we are. When this Biafra comes, it will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day Chukwa Biama Beligwe whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come, heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. Ise.
come. All evil men will run away. All you evil governors, all you bad politicians, listen to my voice. Your friend is coming very soon. You have broken, didn't invade your house. I got a good news for you. Your friend is coming very soon. Mama, cry no more. Papa, cry no more. I got a good news for you. Your friend is coming very soon. Oh, Biafra, the land of rising sun. Biafra, Biafra, Biafra is the hope of all Africa. IPOB, one family. IPOB, one family. One family. IPOB. The day Biafra will come, there be no place for evil men. The day Biafra will come, all evil men will run away. I thank you, Heavenly Father, for the life of our leader who fight for injustice in the whole Africa. In the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mohammadike worldwide. I am praying for you. God will surely reward you. What our politician cannot do, what our saboteur cannot do, what our governors cannot do, He has done it for us. By give us Eastern Security Network in the whole of Biafra land. We are happy, we rejoice now. There is protection in our land. Oh, hey Biafra, the land of the rising sun. Oh, Biafra is our motherland. The day Biafra will come, there be no place for evil men. The day Biafra will come, all evil men will run away. The day Biafra will come, there be no place for evil men. The day Biafra. Roll a piece of fire.
I don't come again. Kunana, original death from Bayo. Kunana, this is our freedom time. And we are come to call it our birthright. And now I can't stop us. The Friday promise land. Anywhere we go, that's what the blessings of the Lord they follow us. Anywhere we go, that's what the blessings of the Lord they follow us. Go no. We never hear go here. Say that from come. We are the best. We are the best now. We have to party one. We have come to our freedom time. Every day keep on praying to God. It's our freedom time. Now so we keep on moving forward. I feel you up is come ahead. I feel you up is come ahead. Different people come ahead. Different people come ahead. It's never that make it dance. It's never that make it dance. It's never that make it step on it down. It's a freedom time. Left for the promised land. 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 Yeah. When I look up to the sky, I can see the sun is shining. It's shining all over Biafra. We are the best.
unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail.
Troubling information here that I will allow our brother to give it out because I really know nothing about it. I'm gonna bring in our brother. All right, he is already here with me. I'm gonna bring him in for him to give out this information before we go on. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, my brother, I can hear you.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Yeah, I remain okay for the Nosiwa Corona, okay. And I am from Omaka is in all province, Provincial land. The protocol is really observed. Mazi, what I sent you, what is happening in Omaka, a boy that was lost, but he was found at Amandaba, Omudura Amandaba. Omudura Amandaba is a dog guy too. So we appreciated their good work, and we are asking our people that have gone and claimed that small boy, they should let us know. That is for that. Another development we have now is that there are, since yesterday, at about 5 p.m. yesterday, there were a lot of deaths. People were injured in a place called Amata. This Amata is in Ebonyi North, Afibo. There is somebody, the Fulani killed somebody there yesterday. And in Abugo, Ori Abugo is in Enugu, of Biafra land, Ori Abugo, where they call Obohime village. A woman was murdered the same yesterday by the same Fulanis. And all this thing that is happening now, Devil Moro cannot find time to fish out the culprits, like the inspector of police had just said, tweeted. Only to tweeted it today. If they can find the what happened in Norway yesterday, if they say they know who did it, but they cannot find what is happening in the body since 1 week. People have been slaughtered, people have been killed. Up to yesterday, up to this one, people are being killed, they are being injured, they're in hospitals. And then Abugo, people are killed there. So Mazi, the issue is that they find everywhere. And I think this time we'll start calling that number. Mazi, continue calling that number, the missing number and the number on the board now. That 2 German number is very, very necessary this time.
All right.
Those numbers have to
I will look for that number and I will give it out as soon as I'm done. And if
I will send them to you now, Mazi. The time we are in now, those numbers are needed urgently.
All right.
For reports. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. All right. Thank you for that. For that young boy that was found. We thank Almighty for him. All right, I'll go to our brother because he is already on the line this morning. I have a lot to discuss. Good morning, sir. Can you hear me? Mazi, can you hear me?
Clear. Good morning.
All right, welcome to the program once more this morning. All right, Mazi, this morning. All right. You know, these people, they are laughable, you know. They are laughable. I'm looking at one of the Janja with what he is writing, what he is writing on the comment section. So that was why I am laughing. All right, Mazi, I just want to say from here, it is a very, very wonderful morning to you and welcome to the program this morning. And I will say, please introduce yourself to Biafrans, please.
Good morning, Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra, of us around the world. I salute you. Leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I salute you. Good morning from here. Shalom. I'm Rabbi Charles speaking from my location, Mazi Ndewa.
Thank you very much, Mazi. All right, Mazi, you know, because of time constraint, I want us to be very, very quick about it today. Trust me, I have a lot of questions for you. You know, from the recent interview that our leader did, you know, I was watching. Some Biafrans do not like that interview. Some Biafrans do not like our leader, that lady, granting that interview with that lady because of one thing or the other. They said that the girl or the lady, whatever the case may be, he didn't deserve to speak to our leader. One thing you must understand is everyone has their own opinion. It might be right, it might be wrong, but our leader have done it. And from that interview, I would say, a bunch. If 7 is perfect number, so I take it to be bunch. How do you say that?
It's very correct.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
There are things. There is something someone said to me concerning the British, and that will be the first question that I will ask before we go into it. Someone says something concerning the British coming to Nigeria, and as we all know that everything that these wise people do, they have a meaning for it and law backing it, and they have time, they do all of these things, and that is exactly what it is. So someone says something to me that I was scratching my head about it, so I just want to bring it this morning. If you can disclose it to Biafrans, they will also know exactly what I know this morning. So I'm going to start this way. Why here I did some, because of the question and time constraint, because I do not want to swim around so much because of time. So I wrote it down what I want to ask. But as I'm looking at it, I will add few things that I add to it. So here it says, why did the British military personnel come into Nigeria, and what for?
Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Once again, I greet Biafrans, and I would love you guys to pay attention to what I'm about to say. It is no strange. It is not a strange by us. We know whom they are, and we know their mission. But I want to specify exactly what they came for and what they are doing right now. The name of the operation, the code name of the operation is 3567.
All right.
Am I coming out clear?
3567. All right.
3567, that is the code of operation they came. I don't know why. I am trying to figure out. I know 67 was when the first war was fought. So, and the British have their hands, and if not even only hands, their whole body into that war. So they came with that, the code name, the code of that operation, the head of armed forces came is 3567. I am speaking from the highest intelligence network, and the reason of they have studied our activities, and they hear our people. All I can tell, and I'm using this opportunity to pass the message to our leader, because I couldn't get hold of him. It's just when we are fighting a battle, we don't have to show our enemies their loopholes. If we show them their loopholes, they will go and fix it. I would love him to just look at the loopholes, their loopholes, and leave it there. And we don't tell them where their liabilities are. And we don't even show them their assets. We just leave them, so that definitely they will come up and they manifest, so that we can take advantage of their loopholes. If I'm engaging you on a battle, I'm not going to tell you your weak points. I will keep quiet. Why I'm saying this is because I've been into boxing. Before you take, let's say, Muhammad Ali and Larry Holmes, those days when Ali was fighting, Ali will go and watch Larry Holmes fight and watch him to see where his weak points are and where his strength lies. So, and when he gets into the ring, he will now play on that weak point and take advantage of that weak point to do what? To defeat the enemy, either Larry Holmes, or who is Sugar Ray Leonard or Marvelous Hagler. Remember those fighters in those days. Some of them are past. And this is how he came up and said that he was the greatest. Cassius Clay said, I am the greatest. Why? Because some of them, he will play it and give them his body to punch. So because to be a good boxer, you have to be a good receiver. Know how to receive the punches, and don't show your enemy the areas where it pains you most. You see, so when you show your enemies where it hurts you most, that is where he will be throwing punches at constantly until you give up. If you notice that you don't take punches on your body, he will give it to your body because you are shielding your head. You are shielding your head. So we'll give it to get weaker. Then you start covering your body and you leave your head vulnerable. Then a quick punch at a very spot that lies on your ears or in your ears, that is the membrane, the thing that controls your fluid. If I can get to that fluid and turn it around, you will go dizzy and go down. You see? So now boxing, I took the same thing to what we are doing and everything that I do in life. There is something that they call weak assets and liability. So sometimes we just leave them and keep it dark or darken it so that they don't know what is coming for them. I know that our leader is very kind. He doesn't want this thing to go this way. And I have my resentment, I must be honest. But sometimes, because of what I listen to a program and I hear one sister pleading, say, drop every feelings, whatever you have. It is not the time to go into this thing, but come on board. Drop every feelings. Every Biafran must know that there is war. Every Biafran all over the world must know that there is war right now. The war has already begun, but we don't see it. Only when we want to see it explosive, exploding here and there, blowing off here and there, and the armor tanks flying a helicopter and all those stuff, you say, yes, there is war. This war has been going on for a very long time, and our people don't know. They come and in the public and speak like butterfly, but they sting like bees. That's what it is all about. So going back to the visitation of the armed forces didn't come there to play games. What they came to is to that I got it on intelligence network that they came for Operation 3567. I don't know what that means, but I'm looking into it. And what they came for, they now see that going through some certain areas like the middle belt, we hamper them and cost them. So what they want to do is to strategize and set up base or in different locations. That is what they want. That is what that man came there to do. Set up base in different locations and use a man, call it drone or whatever, to go and strike. That is what that man came for to do. And our people sometimes, that's why to me personally, if I discover that you are very hardened and you are very ever going out to kill, I will shut my mouth and deal with that person. So anything I say, anything I do, you will not know how and who did it. You see, we have come to that particular point in time right now that every Biafrans, those that are very good in throwing things on the social media, I will suggest. I'm not going to advise you because you ask me, who are you to advise me? I will suggest that you minimize all that you are showcasing. Let everything go underground, operation underground, and we will get this thing sorted out. They can come with anything, unmanned aircraft, drone, whatever they want to import or bring or install in our areas. But once those things are located, we're going to, and that is what it is. Like our leader said yesterday in his interview, he said that this thing they are looking for, this thing they are looking for, if they go further, every living thing in Nigeria will die. I will paraphrase on that. I've said it so many times. British government and their forces should pay very close attention. You might be looking at a certain people. You look at them, you underrate them and underestimate them. You say they are nobody. We repeat that thing we did before. I suggest that they tread very carefully now. They tread very carefully. Mazi Nnamdi.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Like I said earlier on, I really want to exhaust all of this question if time will permit us. Now, the second one I want to go. Almost at the end of the broadcast or the interview that our leader grants, this leader, your people, the reason I'm trying to, I was trying all I can to line this question, to suit it one after the other as I'm asking the question. So, actually, I'm asking it based on what is happening on ground. So, this lady asks our leader, your people are killing people. What do you have to say about that, please?
You see, this is let me go to that particular woman. Well, when I listen to her accent, she sounds like someone from Southern Africa. Could be South Africa or Zimbabwe. They have a similar accent. So I listened to her, and when all of a sudden I saw pictures of this woman coming out with Buhari and Dangote. I don't know if you have seen that on Facebook.
Yes, I do.
Yes. So you can see where they are coming from. I'm not going to judge her profession with her private life, because she's into journalism. So a journalist can appear with anybody and take photograph. Yes, but it is quite convincing that she's with Dangote and with Buhari on a photograph. We know whom Dangote is, and we know who Buhari is or was. We know whom they are. So Dangote is the one monopolizing the commercial sector of the contraption called Nigeria, who has every license to import everything. And some of those things, our people have been doing it, but they want to transfer the wealth of that region or the regions
into their pockets.
3 regions that I know of. One person is in control of everything, and she was in photograph with that, knocked everything off. If you are a leader, that's what I keep telling our people. If you are a leader, every time I say something will happen to confirm what I'm saying. If you are a leader, imagine the former president of America standing in a photograph with Bin Laden. How will America see it?
No, but that might be a bon now.
How will America? Now she said that they had that our people. She said that she had that she saw that our people are killing Nigerians. Is that correct?
Oh,
that's
yes.
what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And her network was very poor. Yesterday it was very poor network. Let me say this. It is this media propaganda that we have been talking about. I hope I'm coming out clear, sir.
Yes, you are coming out wonderfully.
Yes, it is the media propaganda that we have been talking about. For many years. They have been killing Biafrans. The Fulanis have been killing Biafrans since 1945, or even from the beginning of the amalgamation. They spotted out that Biafrans are very resilient, hardworking, creative, innovative, and whatever good characteristic you can figure out in a human. We have it. That is why Ahmadu Bello said, when you put them in a labor job, all of a sudden he will emerge to be the leader. Why? Because he works very hard. He's very punctual. He doesn't come late. He's very dedicated to his job. So why wouldn't the director of the company promote him? He will promote him, of course. So now, to them, it is domineering. Being intelligent is domineering. Being hardworking is domineering. So as a result, they began to kill our people. kill our people to minimize or to reduce the population. If they spot you out and they figure out that you have something in your brain, they will eliminate you out. Now our people, all the years that they have been killing our people, this woman didn't see it. They didn't see. She didn't see it like other media platform, mainstream media. They never reported the massacring of Biafran 67 to 70. They never reported that.
No.
They never said that. The genocide, they never mentioned that. All of a sudden, because the tide is turning around now, our leader gave a command that if you kill anybody, we back.
Of course.
And they now see the handwriting on the wall that these people have the capability of carrying out such operation. Now they change. Oh, why are you killing them? They have this is Genesis. The thing we haven't started yet. We haven't started. This is the beginning. I believe that woman is. I am glad that I know that Southern Hemisphere, they are listening to Radio Biafra. They know who Mazi is. They know what we are talking about. But because of the Fulani's bribery and all those stuff, forced investment, and they will now keep quiet. I'm glad they're listening. But our leader made it very clear like yesterday. He said, this thing they're looking for, this thing British is looking for, when that thing come to a push, every living, right. It is never, he wasn't drunk when he was saying it. But let me leave it there and there.
All right, Mazi. Also, how I wish we'll have enough time. But whatever the case may be, will still do it. All right. And the next one, this lady say that our leader is spending people's money and nothing is moving. I was just like, he said that our leader is spending people's money and nothing. Can you throw light into that also?
Of course, I will. I got upset when I heard that. Let me say this: which people was she talking about? Who communicated to her?
Of course, people he's talking about. This is exactly what they asked her to ask our leader.
Yes, I am. Hold on, sir. I am not asking you to comment. I'm just juggling your mind.
Right.
I want you to see what is happening. Which people is she talking about? Did the Biafran people ever wrote that woman that our leader is eating whatever money? Did Biafran people wrote a letter to her? She is always listening to this idiot that are talking online, social media. They have not contributed any dime to the struggle. Our leader didn't want to make it clearer to this woman, but let us do it. They have not contributed any time to the struggle. And the people who are giving are not complaining, because last time I checked, Saturday, a lot of people gave money all around the world. You understand? They are not complaining. And because she had it from Nigerian government, from the saboteurs who are busy feeding the Nigerian government, wanting to demoralize people in order kind of say, oh, our leader, each time our leader wears suit, they say, oh, he is eating the people the contribution money. If he wears shoes, he is eating the money contributed for the struggle. Which these people are hopeless. I don't even expect. For that reason, I don't normally, like when people were attacking our brother Dele Momudo, our friend, I said, do not attack the man. He was doing his job. And now when I have respect for journalists, because they set their heads in some certain places. But this one is like, I'm glad that she brought it up for our leader to clear that atmosphere, that nothing like that is happening. I mean, take it or leave it. Before our leader came to establish IPOB, was he a destitute? Was he a beggar? Have you seen him where he carried a plate and put it on the street in United Kingdom and say, "Biko Nyerano Maka, help me out"? This is something that I can't understand. If like somebody to a certain degree, I will not go into common sense. Will let me know we are eating on the table before you establish this. You have vision and plan, before you establish this. Yeah, I will put myself in his situation too. Let's say tomorrow, somebody come and say, they took our money and ate our money. I will take the person. Show you. I will show you my bank account. If you see, I will show you my bank account, my account statement. If we are our leader, because everybody have their own. Because the jealousy has come to a certain level. No man is perfect. It has come to a certain level that I can't understand. This even woman went further. This woman went further to say, people coming out from places saying they are freedom fighters. They are freedom fighters. Not passing by question, but this thing it was boiling me. I said, our leader gave a reference. He mentioned IFP. Remember, IFP was fighting even ANC when the struggle was going on in South Africa. UDM, General Bantu Holomisa, was as well. The DA, Democratic Alliance, was there too. They have their own agenda, and so many PAC, Pan-African, that were fighting, led by late Clarence Makweto. He was fighting. Talk about this Afrikaners folk start, led by Constant Falun was asking for homeland in South Africa. That homeland will be separate from South Africa. Constant Falun, of course, go to the east. And I want to support our leader so that they can pass the message to the woman. There are many people coming for liberation of Biafra. Asara Dokubo all of a sudden started talking of Biafra. But we know whom our leader gave that statement. He said, the people know their leader and they follow. When he gives order, they will follow. When you ask me on the section of him fighting from foreign country that is living in a foreign country, I know it was Nigeria that posted to her. Mazi Nnamdi. Go further, I will answer you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. All right, I still have yet another one, but this time I'm going to merge two questions together. Now, this woman also asked and say, why are you castigating the white, but you are living in their homeland? Are you not ashamed? One, and the second one, he said, how are you comfortable living in the UK in all that is happening in our land or in Imo State? These are the two questions that I want to match together. Please take it from here.
Okay. Let me. I saw that question. I wish I when I had this thought. Where are you now? Where is she? Where is the woman? She's in Germany, so to say. Of course, either by or through immigration, she got her status and began to live. He then left to. He left. Let me use the word Nigeria. He said, "I will go in the street of Nigeria. I will preach." He said he preached at the airport. When he landed, he preached at the airport. He preached what? Biafra. Of course. He preached Biafra. Okay. Then he went to his hotel and he was abducted and taken to Kuje, taken to underground DSSL where they kept him. They kept him on that underground. How did Biafra know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abducted and taken DSS underground dungeon? That's where they violated every law, every known law set up, constitutional law governing nations. They violated it because they don't want to hear the truth. Mazi Kanu did not go to foreign country just because when he came, he was in foreign country to study. Everyone did that. Oliver Tambo spent his life in United Kingdom. He was spearheading. He was in UK fighting. He didn't enjoy fresh weather and the democracy and stability of economy. Not at all. He never forgot his people. A lot of South Africans were overseas fighting. They never slept. This woman Felicia Mabuzo Sotu show, the one that used to have America, married the American, but forgot South Africa. That we are fighting from foreign countries, even Mama Africa. So we can go, you can't change the narrative. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's own be different. He came to study in United Kingdom. After his career, after the study, he went into his career. He was there before the call came, and he began to answer the call. When he came, he said he will preach everywhere. He wasn't afraid. He had an example. I cannot, if there is anything that I don't agree with our leader, I can make it the truth. The truth, everyone. And he came, what made him to leave the country? What made him fled the country? And attempting to assassinate him. They assassinated wrong people, ordinary people walking on the street, killed every killable thing there, and denied that they never did anything of such. Left by his divine grace of Elohim, he managed to escape death and found himself in foreign countries and eventually. The question is, would you stand empty-handed to fight somebody with AK-47 and armor tanker? How can somebody be so stupid and naive to face someone with AK-47 while you don't have anything? So the best thing that you can do, I will use escape velocity. Escape velocity. Velocity is what makes aircraft fly. So for such that doesn't know what I'm talking about, you can escape. When you escape, then you can mount strategy from where you are, wherever you are based. In the place where he is, because in that place is a white. Yeah, most of us are living in countries that we are not comfortable in foreign countries. The necessity is the mother of invention. When things can no longer hold together, things will fall apart. So you can devise every method in order for you to be safeguarded, and the family as well. Didn't they kill the mother, the father, as a result of that? Who will see where they killed so many people have trauma? Tell me who will see where one person in front of not traumatized. Trauma is this. Let me explain. If you go and rape a woman, she survived that rape. She survived physically, but you killed her, a dead person walking. That's why rape is the biggest crime. And even so, if you rape somebody, you really literally kill that person, because her life will never remain the same anymore. You violated the person. Our leader was violation. That's what happened there. And people will leave substance and start running after shadow. When I hear paid journalists, I laugh at their ignorance and their stupidity, even to their career. Their career. They come up and paint white black and black white, and say, oh, I just got him now. He's enjoying European country. He hated white man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never. He hated white man and gave a white man the control of UK family. Can you imagine what I'm saying here?
Oh yes.
He hated white man. The 1 + 1. People will say, but the woman submits to the man. The man is the UK family national coordinator. That's what I heard. I have my own conduct. I'm not public. Yeah, but I believe personally. I believe the kingdom is made for the citizen of that kingdom to preach it. The gospel of Biafra, Elohim. That's why he never allowed angels to preach the gospel. Angels are not allowed to deliver the message of salvation, because angels were never fallen before. Those in Elohim. Angel can never say, once I was lost and now I am found. That's why in the book of Acts chapter 10, he sent an angel Say, go and talk to Peter. Send for a man. He will come and tell you what you must do. Peter. You can't talk to Cornelius about the fallen nature of man. Peter will do that for him. So I believe a white man, but a white man, can be, but he can't talk to me about Biafra when I'm around. Mazi Ndewo.
Mazi, when you woke up this morning, I hope this angel will come and touch you somewhere when you smile.
Let me tell you, I love our leader. I any best thing you can wish in life, I wish him the best in life. I love him. But I'm holding a sword. And that sword is two-edged sword. One is you pay any price for this struggle. I am assuring every Biafran listening to me.
Thank you.
I want him to achieve everything I want him to deliver. That's what my mission is. And then we'll go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much. It's just like this show, the interviews were just made for this show, I must be honest with you. So one, I just want to put my personal how will I put it into words? Personal experience. I just want to say it before I ask the next question. Me person, and I'm no longer a kid. Right from of my life up until now, I have not been in any association of whatever, name it, or association of Ndibo or whatever. Only once in my life that I went with my parents to ending of the year meeting. That you know how they celebrate this meeting, ending of the year, and this was in Lagos. That was my life only once. Apart from that, I have not been in any meeting. I have not been in any association. Name it, whatever name it is, name it. I have not been in them, and I don't want to be. Still, now the reason why I said what I said was some of us may understand why I said it. Some of us will not understand. But I will ask this question, then you will understand. This lady asked our leader, and she said, how can you be clamoring for Biafra, whereas there is no unity among you Biafrans? Mazi, what do you have to say about this one?
I will answer her. When she said that, I said in my mind, I said to myself, who told there is no? Who told? Just like what God told him. Naked. Did I tell you are naked? It was what the serpent made Adam to experience. And Adam experienced what he asked for, and Elohim came. He said, where are you? He said, I heard your voice and went and hid myself because I am naked. Elohim didn't say, where are you hiding? No. He said, first of all, he corrected his statement. He told you that you were naked. Bible 1 Torah is there. You understand? And the woman always want to say, the reason why these men went to not having anybody following them because they want to play this narrative to the foreign powers. Don't give it to them. They will always together. They're divided. Who tell me the leader of Africa, any leader, past and present, that ever we stay in an exile? We are all in exile. I am in exile. Our leader is in exile. We are exiling it anywhere we are located. From my location, I'm in exile. I have been in for many years. I have never wanted the glory that comes from Zoo. Even when you guys didn't see anything, I saw a lot of things because I have been an insider. I know what I've been doing. So there was injustice, there was inequality, there was this segregation, there is tribalism, there is ethnocentrism, everything. So she now come up to say we are not united. But when last time I checked, I never seen any from exile, and the people at home begin to. Our leader have called sit at home several times. I can't count it. Even the deputy under the command of our leader, the people obeyed the former deputy Ushemefo. Not because of Ushemefo, they obeyed because of he was speaking from the platform of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why our people, if you come in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anything you ask for in Biafra, you will get it, to give it to you. That is what criminals are taking and using it to go and defraud our people. Haven't you heard it? And instead, no collection of this from this particular state. Why? Because they are using the name that is given to mankind, to Biafran, under this name, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will get what you are looking for. I might be angry. My anger cannot change the narrative. It's a fact. Brothers and sisters, it's a fact. God gave him this opportunity. All my prayer is for him to do the needful. I know he will. You understand?
Yeah.
And if you look at the history, there has never been Ojukwu fought, yes, but not totally like our leader is doing it. Now they see everything. They said different. They created them. Sorry, sir, I'm almost done. They created different people so they can use it. Oh, they are divided. They are not together. Who told them that we are not together?
Thank you very much. I still have two more, and I'm looking at the time. God will help us. All right. Again, here he says.
Don't push it. I will rush it. Don't.
All right. He says, yeah. I don't know. I woke up today. I was so happy. I don't know. And with all of these things that I'm seeing here, I can't help myself but to laugh. That is the reason why I used to say to people, when you wake up in the morning, the best medicine you can take is just even if there is nothing, nothing that will, even if you don't know it, start laughing. By so I'm going to ask one again. He says here, she is asking our leader if it is about leadership or the freedom of Biafran people. What is it?
Exactly.
Anything to say about this one?
Oh yes. Look at what they have been painting to foreign countries. To even I have a family member who married Buhari's relative. I'm not gonna lie you, but the mona hesi of Huzaga. Ogano Seriaga. Yeah, she came to tell me that we are, and I was Fulani, Bahamagi no Fulani. Now I say and I was happy go got some. So you not stop into someone else. They want to make you play it that they have been sending these messages to all the diplomatic world that these people want power. She asked the question: people want position or you want liberation? I had that clear. The same thing happened in everywhere. It happened in South Africa as well. I will keep on hammering there because she's from Southern Hemisphere. Everybody knows ANC saga when it took off. All of a sudden, Buthelezi started talking. All of a sudden, what is his name? General Bantu Holomisa started talking. Of course, I respect them. Constant Folion started talking. He wants folk state, the free state, independent state for white South African in South Africa that you will use visa to go there. Imagine. All this confusion came. Which one is worse than that? But when you do a survey, what they call survey, or call it referendum, you will find out that every Biafran is concurring with what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying. Every Biafran is IPOB. Forget what Aseredo Kubo and the rest are talking about. They set them up so that they can draw this narrative. That's why they broke away and they started talking rubbish, including Ushemefo and his cohorts, to make it look like these people want power. No one wants power. I want liberation. I want our nation to be liberated. I want not whomever. God is using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as he pays attention to Elohim. He will deliver that message clear, and everybody will be liberated. As Sarah Dokubo doesn't have command over Biafrans, nobody, even he doesn't have command over the Ijo family. He can't. The Ijo people, they know whom he is. He works for Nigerian government. He guards their pipelines. And Uchemefo, everybody knows what Uchemefo has been craving for. I have said it repeatedly. Yes, witness. I cannot lie. If I lie, I die. They can call me names. I don't mind. But anytime you consult me, I will tell you the truth. I tell you what is going on. For those that doesn't know, they are very short-sighted and short-minded, very myopic. They want instant gratification. They want it now. They don't see tomorrow. They don't see many years ahead. They don't see the generation coming. They don't know how the future of Biafrans will look like under Nigeria in the next 10, 50 years. They don't know about it. And somebody that God opened his eyes and his mind to see if the future came and was telling us, no matter whatever he's doing, I will never blame him. I said it in my privacy, and I will say it publicly. I will never be mad to a certain level that I was pushed, but I said no. Restraint came from Elohim.
All right, I have the last one here, and this one, I don't know what you're going to say about this one, even though you listened to the interview, but I don't know what you will say about this one. Now, the lady asked and said, original Buhari and the fake Buhari, which one is more better? Do you have anything to say about this one?
I laughed. When I heard it, I laughed. Obviously, the word of God said, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Buhari is dead and that Elohim is the Lord and the Nnamdi Kanu is the leader.
Mazi, hold on.
Obviously, there are.
I want to interrupt you, Mazi. Please, can you give us the verse of this quotation that you just gave us? Please.
Come again.
Please, can you give us the quotation or the verses of this? I don't know. Where did you get this one from?
The word of God says that the word of God says in the Holy Book that every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is sent by Elohim. But if you go to the original quotation, it said, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that God.
Oh yes.
That Nnamdi Kanu is Lord over Biafra. My prayer is for him for him to stay under the covering of Elohim 247, not being afraid. And I believe that Elohim will do it.
Oh yes. My
ever prayer is for him to deliver, hands down to deliver. When they started talking about the version, there are many versions of Buhari. They had it. All the dignitaries will pass the messages. South African government knows that person is not Buhari. He was there. And Biafran showed up there. He was in so many countries. Biafran showed up there. When he came to UK, to London, Biafran was there. They were all there. Even Nigerians came. Reno Omokri was saying something. He said people should go there and disturb the idiot. They wore him mask. And everyone knows, just to confuse little idiots they called black monkeys in that contraption. Niggers. They wore him mask, say the niggers will never find out. And especially in that region, who has been given the problem from the beginning, came out and said, through our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said, the reason why they are doing this thing is to shut me up. The person you are looking at in Aso Rock is not Buhari, for Buhari is dead. Gave the flight details. The intelligence was very specific. Gave the flight details, the flight that went, transited in Morocco, looking for oxygen, and they couldn't make it. And when you don't have sufficient oxygen in your brain, the person will be brain dead, that will lead to total death of the body. And he died. before arriving to UK, and they couldn't handle it. They were confused. They said again, Osokwa, and they said, what can we do now? Yaradua died here. This one died here. How can we do? Okay, you know what? If we can play this, we will give you people a mask. Somebody that look like him. We will use the face and do some technical things and put something in his voice, and it will sound like him. And when he came out, he said he couldn't speak his language again. That the particular brain that controls the language has been cut off. These people are mad people. And he couldn't speak Fufude. And he came out becoming shorter than his normal height. Everybody who knows Buhari from Katsina knows that Buhari is tall. The Buhari that we know about, he was a tall man, and he hardly could pray because he has problem in bending down and standing up and hitting his head on the ground. So everybody call him a lazy Buhari. Long ago, secretly, almost military officers called him, Muslims call him lazy Buhari who can pray. So that is the man. I know about that theory. It is a fact. If not, what stopped them from bringing somebody, conduct interview in Fufude language, and different people will bombard it. They don't even know anything there. And all of a sudden, they are channeling every investment, the money of the Biafrans to Niger Republic.
Mazi, thank you very much. I'm going to let you go because of our time. I really enjoy you today, and I thank Chukwu Kikabiama for this day. There is nothing I can do. I will say, Mazi, please. In nothing Nogi Church in Noka. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you very much. Shalom from here. All right, Biafra. That is your brother. That is your own. That is our own, our brother, and one and only Rabbi Charles himself. And he has come, and he has done it once again. May Chukwu Kikabiama be praised. And for those of them that do not like what we are doing, I can't help you but to say, like it, jump into the lagoon, because I got it behind it.
Without trying to focus, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not in them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. When the enemy's life is announced, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the name of Chukwu, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu we are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu. Chukwu Asiyanile. No one can match you with Chukwu Kikabiama.
All right, someone has come in, but I want I want to give out this inquiry line once again before I pick this line, before I call it a day. I want to give out this inquiry number. I want Biafrans, those of you that do not have it, those of you in Biafra land that do not have this inquiry number, please, if you don't have it, I really want you to listen to me as I call it out, so that you will take it and report whatever you see that is going on in Biafra land. And this, all right, no. This inquiry line is going to be, okay, I want to give it out. This inquiry line is +491. I'm being slow in calling, so that inquiry line is +491 627 306-732. I want to call it again so that you will take it into account. +491 627 306-732. That is the first one, and the second one is +491 766 739-3410. That is the second line. I will call it again. +491 667 903-410. If you see anything happening around you in Biafra land, please contact this line that I have given out, this inquiry line. Contact this line and give the information out to them, and they will take it from there. All right, I just have less than 4 minutes to go. Let me see who is on our WhatsApp. All right, he has dropped. This is where I will be drawing. Cutting. All right, he is back. Let me go to him and see what he have to say. Mazi, good morning. Can you hear me?
To you, Mazi.
Welcome. I can hear you,
Mazi. Good morning to you.
Welcome to the program.
Thanks to you, my fellow brothers and sisters, dear friends all over the world. The blessing of our Heavenly Father. Chukwu Kika Biama. We continue moving forward. Mazi, I just want to thank our brother.
Yeah.
And I want to say the blessing of Chukwu Abiyama will continue to be with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see, this thing that is happening in our land, we are not, I can boldly say that if it is not the president of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, our land would have been taken over by these enemies. Glorify the Almighty God because He came at the right time and gave us this honest person. Rabbi Chad, a very great work. Chukwu Abiyama continue to be your strength as you are working with our leader also, because we can boldly say, soldier go, soldier come, then barrack will remain.
That is
Mazi,
so.
thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my brother, for coming in. Chukwu Abiyama bless you. All right, I have no time. Let me go to the other WhatsApp and see. Brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, on to me, eh?
Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah.
I saw what you wrote.
Yeah, Mazi, I still remember Mazi Kroneke. Mazi, I have to give this report because ongoing right now. Biafrans all over the world.
Please, quick.
The army is with a helicopter in a place called Ndiakata. Ndiakata is in Obingwa. They are shooting people sporadically, and students are running away there now. Just exactly what is happening in Amita Oziza in Afibo North, where the Fulanis have killed one person and scores are in hospital.
Wow. Too
many scores of the people are in hospital. Exactly the same yesterday. This thing happened yesterday and this early morning. And the same yesterday in Ori Apu in Nkano Eje Enugu province of Biafra land, a woman was killed yesterday with a knife. The Fulanis are there molesting people. And finally, the foreign angels which were before Anko, before they were giving 100,000 to our people in Biafra land, their money about to now they are giving 30,000. I know which before is hearing me. But our eyes on them like
The money don't
like Rabbi Charles said. Yeah, their money don't define. Like Rabbi Charles said, these are fallen angels. We cannot ignore them. But before we neglected them, but now we have known what they are doing, and we are watching all of them as they are claiming empire, claiming territory. But we shall see how it go. All of them. But I have to leave because then they were from here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. That's information is very vital for people all around Biafra land to take notes. My brother on Signal, please, can you make it quick for me because my time is gone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Stivo.
You're welcome to the program.
IPOP Media, calling you from Deutschland.
Without the reggae, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Mazi, I want to put my voice. Before I go on, I want to say, please, there is some people who are always coming on radio referring unknown government as our own and heavily sent angels. Please, we should stop calling them our own. We don't know who these people are.
Well,
please, we should correct ourselves.
Our leader has that he don't know who those people are. So people that are saying our, they know what they mean by our. But our leader has said that he do not know who these people are. And ESN, they are in the bush chasing out the Fulani headsmen that are killing our mother when they go to farm. So they know what they mean by that. So as I can say, I will only repeat what our leader has said. We don't know who these unknown gunmen are. All people we know about are the ESN that are in the bush chasing out the Fulani herdsmen. Mazi, thank you very much.
Correct. Mazi, let me add my voice to the girl that just came and embarrassed herself last night. Yeah, you will see that our leader was so annoying, and our leader don't want to cut the interview, but the interview gets so short because the girl was asking unprofessional. I was like, why is this girl? In this morning, I have also tweeted that she was sent by the people she worked with,
of course.
Dangote, Nigerian government, and so on. So to try to for our leader to make her popular or make some relevant. So that is what I want to say this morning. Thank you, my
brother. Thank you for coming in. Thank you very, very much. May Chukwuka bless you. All right, Biafrans all over the world. I am so sorry that our phone is bubbling and I can no longer take any more calls because of the time. And oh man. All right, I just want to turn off the line. All right, can you hear me, my brother? Can you hear me on the WhatsApp?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, please. I just, if possible, 1 or 2 round off for just to take 1 or 2 minutes so that I can go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother. Mazi Uchenna, God bless you. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, fellow Biafrans. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwu Ebo from Zone 5, South Christopher. So I live in Spain here, and I'm the deputy coordinator of Zone 5. Let me quickly come straight to the point. Yes, Mazi Uchenna, thank you for the report you gave to us through Rabbi Charles. I'm begging you, Mazi Uchenna, I lay down. My knees is on the ground. This is my personal apology to you. Whenever Rabbi Charles is on the air, please create a chance for him. Let him educate us. Because Rabbi Charles is a very, very, very Rabbi Charles, we have known what we have never known before. So please help us whenever he is coming on the line. Extend the time. If need be, pick only 1 or 2 persons call, and that's all. Because we are saying it's through him.
Thank you very much.
Because whenever that man is on the air,
can you hear me?
That is number 1.
Can you hear me, man? Can you hear me?
Lion is the key.
You're not listening. Can you hear me?
And if something surprised him to Lion, he will just run away.
Mazi, are you listening? Are you listening?
Come back again and he will touch himself and come for destruction.
You're not
that
listening.
Was exactly what our leader did. Now that he is outside.
All right. I have lost him. I want to say, from me to you, Biafrans all over the world, it's a very big thank you. Chukwukikabiyama bless us all, because we are Biafrans, and what we are asking for is ours. We are not asking for what is not ours. I want to say to Biafrans all over the world, a very big thank you from me to you. May Chukwukikabiyama bless us all. We cannot, or I will say this, we cannot do without Biafrans all over the world. All of you Biafrans are the one that made this program what it is. May Chukwukikabiyama that lives in heaven, may he bless all of us all until we see next time. In all that you do, may Chukwukikabiyama guide and protect us all. I wish
God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let